Good night, Vancouver. Put your money where your mouth is. Vancouver, please make some noise. What's up? We're at Surprise Party 2. I'm your host with Sparka, stacking chips and pumping lips, giving hugs and spreading love. Got a couple homies with me.
Willie B, holler at me if you want to come battle in Van City. Quick shout out to a couple of our sponsors. $sign Gang. And Caribou Brewing.
Alright. This
Another
guy.
homie.
The Sketchman is Calgary Van City Money Gang. Vancouver, make some noise!
Alright. Right to my left, introduce yourself.
Resurrect from Edmonton. Shout out my sponsors, Devil's Beer Co., Clark McLeod's Tattoos. Vancouver, you fuck with me or what?
Alright. Rapper to my right, introduce yourself.
Yo, Dex One, shout outs to the Am Fam, Eye for an Eye Clothing, and rest in peace, Sean. We love you, bro.
Q1 deck is starting.
Take the room,
Okay.
At a time.
Yeah.
On your decks.
Alright, so they gave me Resurrect, aka Jeff Brown, Edmonton's best and biggest motherfucking letdown. Yo, so Will hits me up and says, yo, Dex, we need to get you a plate. King of the Dot needed you here yesterday. How you been, by the way? I say, okay. I seen better days, but who looking for a handout need that work? He said resume, I say my battle with AM, I was just clearing my throat to this knock the next like a domino effect, but first we need to set him straight. And this will be a gore fest, Jeff. I'm about to wring your neck. That ego of yours got your head so big, I'm surprised you can fit out the door, and the doctor was able to suck you out your mama with the forceps. The right? Exclusive. Never incorrect, solarplex shot to the core of wreck, but if this direct, you direct and meet your death for fucking with me. You be spitting out blood with this wash like gum disease. I mean, third round in the pre-against aftershock, you got your fucking ass whooped, dog. 3-zip, toe tag, body bag, casket drop, flatline. He put it all on the table and needed a defibrillator to try to come back, y'all. But that was 1 clear, 2 clear, 3 clear. Resurrect how when you can't beat aftershocks? I mean, this simple style, middle child, no one's listening at all. We come from the same breed, but this Cujo to Beethoven, we too different, dog. Plus that battle with Cope was a little odd. You said, fuck kids in vans like pedophiles do. I don't know what kind of van you own, but out here it's mostly Ferraris and Lambos, and on the back there's an ensign, dude. So for that, fuck you, and Edmonton too. This is the 4th time you're getting washed down, this filth gone for good, so fuck what residue. Watch who you step into. Whatever weapon I choose, make the Reverend puke at the confession booth. Think training day, cause this pen got me spitting crack like Denzel pressing Snoop. Plus I heard you got brown sound tattooed on your stomach. I mean, homie, how the fuck do you go to the beach and walk around in public? I mean, this shit is just disturbing and scary. You must have got that brown sound tattoo after you fucking robbed Dirty Harry. Yeah, I should have started with the obvious. Like, y'all know I brought beer jokes for this weirdo. Nope, I didn't. That shit is straight fire. But tell me, Jeff, what good is it? What good is it when you can't even change a tire? Yo, so how you want to see me with a poor vision? You got something bottled up, put a cork in it, abort mission. Someone called a mortician before we get his door kicked in, and I get to stick in Satan's pitchfork in him and lift him to the sky for the Lord to kiss him with his organs dripping on the floor, but his vocal cord missing, and have his dork wishing his stork just ditched him at the fucking abortion clinic. You went viral, but a 16 on Facebook. Well, that's tight, man. Too bad your YouTube views don't match it, and you can't fucking rap like that.
Fight back!
Now, in terms of my return and who I be up against, I was thinking more along the lines of Sketch, Rex, shit, even fucking Lex. But I fucking guessed the lead figures I got low standards, no standards. Cause I'm always giving a fake name like every time Moe's Tavern's phone's answered. See, he talked too much. But I bet this black strap with the red dot shut him up. That's a gag ball. I'm gonna toss him. Laugh, that's fire. I said I bet this black strap with the red dot shut him up. That's a gag ball. I'm gonna toss his bitch ass all over the room and have him looking like menstrual cycle Barbie. That's a rag doll. I said now's the time where I end his options, get his coffin. Cause he gon' dye hair like Dennis Rodman's head is often. I said ain't nothing to prove, just something to do. Like stretch your corpses, flesh your organs. It's blood that'll spew when I cut through this fruit like Dexter Morgan's breakfast story. Oh, you a trap guy? you be smelling and bummy. You must be selling the money. Dummy, curb pitching isn't bird flipping. So why in the fuck would you think the feds is watching? You'll never do time in jail for the size of your clientele, homie. You still selling the heads with Walkmans. See, just because you got a hood look doesn't make you a thug. Just because you're working the wall and got a hookup doesn't make you a plug. See, he be fronting like he making a killing in these streets from blowing the whip like he plants car bombs. When really he just rides around pedaling with one ball on him like you're Lance Armstrong. I said you ain't the type to score birdies. You're the type to be home at 4:30 because party at 5 starting at 5. I said you two shook to hold keys. That's Marty McFly starting his ride.
No.
Okay. Now I know what you're thinking. Right now Rezza's cooking, but this is light burst. I mean, Willie must think I'm an electrician or something. I said, because this is light work. See, you ain't got no power lines, so why are you here? I never said you're eel with it. You're just a snake with shock value, and that was clever, because I just said you're eel with it. Now listen, hush your mouth, boy, that talk can't faze me. Just wait till the second round. I'm a real clown on this fuck boy like John Wayne Gacy.
All right. Yo, now with a name like Resurrect, technically you need to die before your name can come into fruition. Listen, when you come from a city with no division and only like 6 rappers in it, it's not that hard to make the top 5 list, is it? I find it odd that this French-Canadian frog from Montreal ain't too fly to tongue with it. That nose-ringing beard got you up here looking like Swamp Kid. Plus that battle with ellipsis, I don't know what you were sipping, the gin or the bourbon, but put the fucking plug in the jug, Jeff, because that shit ain't working. I couldn't understand a single word you were slurring. It's like you hammer-fisted a keyboard or whatever letters got put together, you threw them in your verses and started reversing. Like 23 battles deep and you a pro now? How? When you can't even pronounce your pronoun. Bro, slow down. You want to throw down? Don't, pal. Blood, I will spill yours. Happy Gilmore Puttin, I'll bust the fucking nose off this clown. Enough to be like a bad dish. I'll turn your nose up at it and put you back in your place. One swing, brown shatter. That's a smack dab to the face. You get your hook through your mouth like a Steve-O stunt and get hit with lethal force and have your whole dome looking like you French kissed a xenomorph. Dog, I'm something you can't handle. You could have rolled up a quarter of me. No punches, all filler. You got your hands full. See, the difference between us and battle is you keep a blade at the wrist like you're trying to enter heaven, whereas I keep a blade at the wrist like a predator weapon. That shit go chop chop. It's telling me to hurry the fuck up. It's heard the word goodbye more times than hospice walls. I empty your home like I got probable cause. You get opened at the waist like a fanny pack, unzipping with one side and you slide open like a late 80s family van pimping. That shit 3 inches wide, stick it right in his spine, and you show no motor skills. Pimp my ride. I mean, most of the time you look hip-hop, but sometimes you got this raw hipster vibe, which tells me outside of battle rap, you a socks and sandals kind of guy. He'll hit up Starbucks thinking he's hard as fuck with the Wi-Fi and gets furious because he's the only motherfucker in Edmonton to take mini golf serious. Plus, I heard you got an M16. This fits crazy like an M16. Okay, little K. You got guns. You're gonna shoot me, dog. I'll be waiting longer for the fucking Park movie to drop. You ain't got the Uzi and Glock. Only time you got 2 arms out the jacuzzi too hard. This is foolishness. Social anxiety. You ain't out in public shooting the shit. I mean, I don't even own the rights to a gun, but if I did, I'd use my middle finger to pull the trigger just to fuck your life twice at once. Now, when you lose bad and get bagged, but that's what happens when you get cocky, Jeff. So the name Resurrect, that makes a lot of sense, because when you try to rise up, the first thing you need to see is a fucking body again.
No, don't make it.
See, you...
Alright, hold it down.
Hold it down.
Hold it down.
Noise.
You look like the type to live off of nachos and pizzas. The type to fabricate the raps you make. You like the not-so Slim Jesus. You pot-belly, rotten, smelly, blob of jelly, knockoff Pac Machiavelli. So knock it off like you plan to fight. Don't make me yell and shout at you. Because I light squares up when I put hands on them like Vanna White. Yeah, I said don't make me spell it out for you. See, you don't want to be the dude I rock. Because I'll steamroll flat you. Looking like a jackass when it's you in your back like a Steve-O tattoo. Homie, I be making waves blowing loud, like a steamboat pass through. Now let me show you your way back in your lane you've been swerving out, like a street post lamp do. Because you be talking to me like you deserve my respect or something. But deserve my respect, you couldn't earn my respect. With the whack antics, I can't stand it, so I laugh it off because he's a smuck. Only thing deserved from me is to get backhanded till it permanently leaves a black handprint like Shaq's hand did on a basketball for Pizza Hut. Man, I'm asking y'all, how can you let him represent y'all like this what the West bout? If y'all the best out, then how come every time when it comes to events in the East, y'all get left out? I mean, there's a long list of reasons why people believe in everybody in the West last and Candor's flows is one. Then there's dudes like you to make everybody think everybody in the West ass like Amber Rose is dumb. Oh, you done. Oh, you dumb. Because who in the outright mind would want to try to outright mine? Especially Dex One. His raps is just so prove yourself. That's why tonight the only time that you're going to hear Dex One is moments after Willie says, rapping to your right, introduce yourself. Homie, I've been known to push kids in the street. That's a stroller. You ever looking to get your lean on, homie? I got what you need. That's a shoulder. What else? You better run away in a timely fashion or have arms pointing in all directions over your head. That's a vulgar. Said, don't you ever try to shred. That's an ogre. Boy, you catch me whipping in the kitchen. I got that cake in a pan. That's a pancake. I said, I'm ready to make a deal now. That's a handshake. Ever since the bottom, I had man supporters hold me up. That's a fan base. How you supposed to light up the room when you're not too bright inside your rounds? That's a lampshade. I pull up like skirt. You catch my drift? That's a handbrake.
That was good. That was fire.
That's it.
That was fire.
Now, I had so much to say in this round, I didn't know how to start it. So I'm going to show y'all how. He signed his own death certificate with the same pen that he wrote his bars with. Now, we all see you out east, Jeff, gassing yourself up and tooting your own horn, but we all know that that's what fucking clowns are known for. So after this, you want to know more, you're a joke. You sense a stroke coming on, bro? I smell a piece of shit. He smell burnt toast. I take one look at you and think surrogate mother because you ain't holding your own. Let's flash back to a few years ago when you helped deal narcotics to feed your selfish needs. It's the difference between hustling to put food on the table and doing it for the wealth and greed. So tell me how you claim to be at peace with yourself when deep down you want to be at yourself with a peace. Already left Earth since the first. I've entered the Stargate. This battle be like every crackhead you saw without a mattress. You stuck between a rock and a hard place. You talk about how you had a hard life and all that, how you caught 4 charges back to back. Well, whose fault's that? You rolled with homies that push crack. Whose fault's that? You lived in a stash house. Whose fault's that? You lost a homie of yours too. Whose fault's that? Yours? Nah. That's on some punks that need a bass to be scrapping. I know what it's like. Life's a bitch sometimes and it sucks it had to happen. I don't need to use the dead as a crutch to get a leg up. I don't need to reach for that shit. But I swear to God I'd never put a dead homie in a round of mine just to get a cheap reaction from the fans. Because if your homie was still alive, you wouldn't want to see his reaction to that. Yeah. I mean, I think your thought process is a tad off. Catching 4 charges don't make you hard, Jeff. It makes you a fucking idiot that got caught. I mean, that's a lifestyle that you chose and embraced as a man, and you chose to share that history, and now all the fans are supposed to show you some kind of compassion and sympathy? Like, bitch, are you fucking kidding me? This is some whole shit. Like, oh, poor you, and judging by your physical form, dude, you weren't too big on the 4th rule. I mean, we all been through the bullshit. Like, you think you something special, Resurrect? I do. You should be up here rapping with a helmet on, rocking a reflective vest. Let's get it in, shit. I'm done with this punk. I've lost all patience with him. You can go ahead and try to chase your dreams. All you see is me chase you in them, but this is why you haven't advanced as a man. Because when you were a kid, you could go under the covers with a flashlight and a book, and you could block out anything locked up on the inside. And now it's the same, the undercovers with the flashing lights are trying to book you on the block and lock you up for anything on the inside. See, dog, my pops was never there. All he cared for was heroin. My mom's was always there, so I declared her my heroine. And that right there is exactly why this battle shit is just like my life. Because even though we pronounce the same, we are nothing alike. Wow.
Y'all probably like stupid, dumb Lil Wayne shit. Y'all like that song. I'm gonna give you some of that. Just throw this in. Listen, you catch me with my day ones on a boat. That's a friendship. You don't want to know how much a Bill Cosby pill cost me. That's expensive. I got on Iron Mike underwear. Those are boxer briefs. He asked me, how come your kicks are always on point? I said, bro, those are soccer cleats. Listen, I think we need to have a heart-to-heart. Listen. See, it doesn't matter what I do. I get ridiculed, win or lose. Still, after 23 battles, that's 69 rounds. That's an average of 29,444 words said. So is it safe to say that I put in work? Yes. And if you're not impressed by my record of 19-3, okay, well how about the fact I ain't wrote a single verse yet? See, you get to ink and then lay it, pens placed on dozens of scripts. Me? I just think it then save it. So how the fucking you hate on my pen game when my pen game doesn't exist? Okay. Rare entity. Show up to every battle mentally prepared because every battle's prepared mentally. While you stay on that same wave with that same lane bravado where everybody loves hating. You're so much of a salty fuck, I bet you even throw shade at Ray Romano when everybody loves Ray. See, nowadays, everybody wants the crowd to praise, but don't want to put the work in to earn the crowd, just taking it. Sell their own mothers out just to get it. Check it. I said, there's too many bosses and not enough Hugos. Call me old-fashioned, but when I look around and all I see is backstabbing, I'm thinking there's too many crosses and not enough tombstones. So I'll put it a stop tonight. I started it off this evening. I said I'm steady collecting coffins like I'm trying to evolve a Weezing. Fire! That's a Pokemon bar. I get to opening decks and put this fictitious animal in a box that's a Pokemon card. Oh, what, you don't think Pokemon hard? Then why the hell they cheers? Or are you just mad at the fact that shit that you kicks light like LA gear? Dude, people are more quick to forget your lines than coke dealers with amnesia. So listen, stop your fecal, I'm not your equal. Because every single thing I say gets quoted, like when Dr. Evil talks to people. I said it makes no difference whether or not I'm in my town. Don't you ever get it mixed up. Because see, I'm the one who had to fly down, but yet you're the one that's getting zipped up. Let's go.
Yeah. King of the Yard, Vancouver, make some noise. Yeah, the winner by a 4-1 decision, Dex.